Hey, two people family. So in this video up here, I had my my CAT scan to see if I had a bone infection. Well, it turned out that I did have a bone infection, but it was kind of sketchy because they waited for 2 weeks to tell me that the findings, and so I didn't think I had anything going on because they didn't call me right away, which thought bone infection would be a big enough thing to call about. Well, they didn't. So I got there and they told me I had a bone infection. So they wanted to do a biopsy, a biopsy of the bone to see what the infection was, so I could get antibiotics. Well, do another 2 weeks for the holidays and everything. Yeah, kind of weird because they would think they would want to get it all done and everything. And truth be told, the day they wanted to do it was Friday that Rise of Skywalker came out. And I didn't want to miss that because I already bought the tickets and everything and promised Joey we would be going. So that was my thing. I figured if they waited 2 weeks to tell me that I even had an infection, then it could wait a bit longer to get the biopsy. And because, I mean, and quite frankly, I didn't even know I was infected because I hadn't lost my appetite. I hadn't lost any weight, obviously. So it was scheduled for this morning. So I get there and everything, do the registration, and they run it through, and I had two options. I either had the option of being put out with a IV, which I've already told you in that previous video that IVs are hard for me because first aid stuck because they hurt like hell, and B, I'm a hard stick. And the other thing about that would be also I wouldn't have been able to eat breakfast this morning, and so the other alternative was to have a local anesthesia, and because I wasn't too thrilled to get lidocaine shot in my ass this morning either. But oh well, it is what it is. And I also figured that considering that I'm paraplegic and my feeling is kind of limited down there on my ass, I figured I could handle it. And because when the last time I was in the hospital, I had a heart cath, and they, that was up here, and they deadened it and everything in it, but I could still feel it. And I mean, it probably wasn't as bad as it could have been if I didn't have it deadened, but it hurt. It hurt pretty bad, and it brought tears to my eyes. But I figured that it's lower, and I'm not gonna feel as much, which I didn't. I could feel pressure, and there was a nurse, Michelle, and sorry, sweetie, if I butchered your name. She was super sweet. She stood with me the whole time and walked me through everything as was going on. But it was, I felt it twice. But the weird thing, the unsettling thing of the whole thing was, since they're getting a bone biopsy, you hear this drill. And yeah, that's an unsettling sound on your ass. And a couple of times, twice, I think they did 4 times, and twice they must have got a nerve like in my leg because it hurt a little bit, but it wasn't like I was just like, ooh, kind of, but nothing that brought tears to my eyes like the chest thing. So I have a dressing that I have um, to keep on and keep dry for 24 hours, and then I have to change it out as it gets soiled for the next week or so. And so that's going to take a little bit of um, discipline, I guess. And then next week, next Wednesday, I have my appointment with the wound care, and I guess I'll get the results then on that. So yeah, that's where we are with that. And again, I don't feel bad. I can kind of feel where they did it, and it's a little uncomfortable. But I'm drinking water and eating some nuts and get pump the protein and whatnot. So yeah, that's where that is right now. Um, I guess that's just life. I didn't know that this was going on, and they said that there's sometimes there's infections that are just really, really, they're just like there. I don't know. So I guess we'll see. And I'll do a follow up on this next week when I get the results. So, guys, as always, thanks for listening. Always love you. Be good to each other. Check you later.